On file. We owe some reciprocal discovery to state. It's the first time up. Request a continuance.
What does the state say?
No objection, Your Honor.
You want to go to June 24th?
Good, Your Honor.
Is that good?
Yes, Your Honor. Next case is Isaiah Clemens, 24 CF 273. We have a waiver on file. We've held depots, and we just want to leave that set for a plea for docket day.
May 6th?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay.
Next case is Dakota Coffee in 23 CF 2767. We have a waiver. We have held depots, and we'd also like to leave that set for a plea.
May 6th?
Mr. Gary Gordley in 23 CF 1877. We have a waiver on file. Also like to leave him set for a plea.
May 6th? Or, hang on one second. What about April, well, May 6th? That'd be fine. May 6th.
Joseph Hawthorne in 23 CF 2648. We have a waiver on file. I'd like to leave that one set for plea.
May 6th?
And the last case is Harold Winkles in 23 CF 2798. I have a waiver on file. A little more work to do, and we have a new ASA assigned. Request continuance.
No objection, Your Honor.
June 24th?
Thank you,
That's
Your Honor.
fine, thank you.
And that's all I have, Your Honor. May I be excused?
Yeah. See, that's how you do it. That's how you start off Monday. Get the judge in a good mood, everyone's happy, the judge is happy, you just come up prepared, you just plea, that's why we need to continue, you just done. See, that's how you do it. Okay.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Morning.
I have one case. It's Mr. Saviero Serra with the CCERRA. It's 4623-1616, and I talked to the prosecutor on the case, and we'll just continue it one more time. I think we're going to be able to get it worked out at some point by next time. We may be able to set it early, but for right now, we wanted to just continue it one more time.
You want to go to June 24th?
Yes,
Move
sir.
it up
Yes,
if
sir.
you get it resolved? Okay. Any objection, Mr. Spruce?
No objections.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Keith Kilpatrick.
Good morning, Your Honor. Keith Kilpatrick, representing Jamie Bernard. That case number is going to be 23 CF 2264. He is present in the courtroom as he approaches the lectern. I have a plea to tender to the court.
All right.
If I may announce it, Your Honor. In case number 23 CF 2264, he's charged with burglary of an occupied dwelling. The agreement with the state as to a sentence is to, on that count, adjudication withhold, to a lesser included offense of burglary of a conveyance, 18 months of probation, and as a condition, he'll be serving 11 months, 20 days in the county jail. All court costs and fines are going to be $515, is my understanding from the clerk. Now, my client has shown me that he's got a doctor's appointment of June 21st. We're asking that he be able to check himself in June 24th of this year by noon. And the score sheet's been modified to 22 points. May I approach?
What does the state say on that late check-in?
I have discussed that with defense counsel, and the state is okay with that.
All right, it's 23 CF 2264, State versus Jamie Bernard. Mr. Bernard, would you please raise your right hand and be sworn? You swear the testimony you give for this court's the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You want to enter a no contest plea to the charge of burglary of a conveyance, third-degree felony, correct?
Yes, sir.
Did you read and sign this plea and sentencing agreement form?
Yes, sir.
You aware of the rights you're waiving by entering this plea?
Yes, sir.
Anyone force you or threaten you to enter this plea?
No, sir.
Are you under the influence of any medication or drugs that prevent you from knowing what you're doing here today?
No, sir.
Are you happy with the work Mr. Keach done for you on your case?
Yes.
Well, Judge, it's Kilpatrick.
I'm sorry,
Peach is
Kilpatrick.
a lot better looking.
Yeah, that's right. Kilpatrick. You happy with the work your attorney did for you, Mr. Kilpatrick?
Yes, sir.
All right, court finds the plea is freely and voluntarily entered. Court accepts it. Adjudication is withheld. 18 months probation with condition of 1129 in Okaloosa County Jail. All fines and court costs, $515, reserve on any restitution. You can check yourself in on the 24th of June by noon.
All right. I just go to the jail down there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
24th of June of this year. All right. Was there anything else on this?
No, Judge, that's all.
Okay, thank
No,
you.
no objection to the score sheet, Your Honor. Leave the score.
All right, thanks.
And Your Honor, will request supervision fees be waived.
All right.
At what time was that check-in?
12,
By noon.
12 noon. Pardon?
6/24.
6/24 by noon.
That's correct. Of this year.
Just so the defendant understands, he will begin serving probation now.
All right.
Yeah, he knows that.
Okay.
Does he need to check in with anybody? There you go. Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you. Dustin Hercher. Morning.
Morning, Your Honor. Dustin Harsher on behalf of Kevin Josie. That's case number 22 CF 1289. I'm covering this case on behalf of Attorney Tony Henderson this morning, Your Honor. He's going to be moving to continue this case. I believe there's another round of depositions that need to be scheduled. We're already in the process of being scheduled.
Any objection on that?
No, Your Honor.
About June 24th?
6/24.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor. I believe that's all I have. May I be excused?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Randy Merrifield.
First few cases I have are under Tim Flaherty.
Okay.
First case is DeAndre Asbury and 23 CF 1060. There is a waiver on file. Discuss this with ASA Barrickman. Like one last continuance. We'll likely bring this one in for a miscellaneous.
You want to go June 24th and move it up if you can get it resolved?
Absolutely, Judge. Thank you.
All right.
The next case is Yater Correa, Corea, and it's 24 CF 507. There's a waiver on file, and we're ready for trial in this case, Judge.
That's mine.
And that's
All right.
with ASA Sprouse.
Give me that defendant's name again.
Correa, Corea.
All right. How many days?
It would be a one-day trial. It's also anticipated that we may be able to resolve this case, Judge.
All right. Docket day will be May 6th, and we'll set the trial date on that day.
Thank you, Judge. The next one is Chase D. Roberto and 23 CF 2489, 2496. We have some depositions that are being scheduled, so we'd request a continuance to the 624 pretrial.
All right. June 24th.
The next case is Michael Finley, 24 CF 340. There is a waiver on file. I'd like to leave this one set for docket day. We anticipate a resolution.
May 6th.
The next case is Derek Markheim and 23 CF 972. There is a waiver on file. As the court may recall, I was providing some reciprocal discovery to the state. I have done so. ASA Glisson needs a little bit more time to review that, so we'd request a continuance to 624.
All right.
The next one is Robert Meza and 23 CF 2868. Also request continuance to the 624 pretrial. We've got some depositions we're trying to resolve in this case.
All right.
Jonathan Stewart, 23 CF 1476. There's a waiver on file. We have depots set on 6/4, so I believe 624 is the last pretrial. Should be able to get this one done.
No objection.
Okay, y'all move them up if you can get it resolved.
Absolutely, Judge. Then we have Blake Thompson, 24 CF 535. There's a waiver on file. Request setting him for 5/6 docket day. I believe we'll be resolving it that day.
All right, May 6th.
And then the last case I have, Judge, it's under my name. It's Daryl Harris.
What do you want to do with
And
it?
it's 24 CF 309. There's a waiver on file. Mr. Harris's case will be resolved as soon as court costs are paid. So I am just waiting for confirmation of that downstairs. So I'll have to bring this one back up in just a few moments.
Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
Brad Stewart.
Morning, Your Honor.
Morning.
May it please the court, Your Honor, Brad Stewart present. The first client I have is Matthew Bachman, Judge. This is 21 CF 2260, 123 CF 2528. Judge, we have depositions set in June. We'd like to continue this to the 24th.
No objection.
June 24th.
Yeah. Your Honor, my next client, Randy Bogus, Judge. This is 24 CF 428, Judge. We do need to continue this to set up depositions.
June 24th.
My next client, Judge, is Jordan Harris, 22 CF 2431. Judge, we had to reset depositions on this case. We do have those set up for this coming May. Judge, if we could continue this to the 6/24 date.
Y'all speak up if you object. June 24th.
And, Your Honor, my last case is Mr. Dale Richards, Judge, 24 CF 335. If we can, Judge, if we can leave this set for PRC on the May 6th date.
May 6th.
Your Honor, that's all I have. May I be excused? Thank you, Your Honor.
All right.
I can resolve that one case. Brittany Merrifield on behalf of Daryl Harris. That's 24 CF 309. I believe the state has an announcement. He has remedied the outstanding court cost.
Your Honor, given the facts of the case, the defendant remedied the discrepancy on the FTR the next day, so the state is going to dismiss the case.
Okay, thank you. Follow
Thank you, Judge.
dismissal or null pros.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Jay Patel. Morning.
First case I have on the docket, Jay Patel on behalf of William George Hyde, 23 CF 2165. This is a PTI with a plea to a misdemeanor. Judge, do you want me to announce the terms, or are you good with me just tendering it to the court?
Just tender it to me.
Approach?
Yeah. Is he here?
He's not, Judge. It's a misdemeanor plea.
All right, this is State of Florida versus William George Hyde, 23 CF 2165. He's going to enter he's by written agreement, a no contest plea to simple assault, count 1, and also domestic violence battery, count 2. Is that correct?
Yes, Judge, with deferred sentencing.
All right, if he completes this agreement, then the state will dismiss all charges. If not, he comes back for sentencing.
That's correct.
That's correct, Judge.
Okay, thank you.
Your Honor, if we can ask Mr. Patel to make sure his client's at our office by tomorrow at noon, because this agreement will not begin until we instruct his client on the terms and conditions. He signs it, and we can turn around and e-file it back with the clerk's office.
That'll be done,
Tomorrow at
Judge.
noon.
Judge, do we need to put a control date for this?
I think it's 11:29, isn't it? I mean, what do you want?
No, just to make sure that the paperwork gets done and it drops off.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
tell him to get there by tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Next, Judge Jay Patel on behalf of Sherry Curtis Meyer, 23 CF 2740. Judge, at this time, we move to continue the case. It's a very new case with a voluminous amount of discovery. We need to set up depositions.
No objection, Your Honor.
June 24th.
Next, Judge Jay Patel on behalf of Aaron Nicholas, 22 CF 2005. Judge, he is a co-defendant with 2 other individuals. We have to reset for a 3rd round of depositions, so if we can set this to 6/24.
No objection.
June 24th.
Jay Patel on behalf of Michael Joseph Parks, 23 CF 621. That case was null-prossed on Friday.
Okay.
Finally, Jay Patel and Tim Shaw. This case is under Tim Shaw's name for Jesse Alexander Hartzog, 20 CF 2976. We have a motion to suppress that's set for 5/28. If we can set this for 6/24 per trial.
$624. Didn't I already have a motion to suppress on this case?
We had one on the search warrant. This relates to the arrest warrant.
Oh, okay. So what you want to do, 624, is that what you
Yes, Judge.
said? Okay.
I have nothing further. May I be excused?
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Tim Shaw.
Judge for the court is William Riley Canfield, 2004 CF 2784, 2005 CF 1029, and 23 CF 2442. We have deposition set for tomorrow, so let's leave it on for docket day without subpoenas.
That would be fine.
May 6th. Thank you.
5-6.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Taking these depots Next case, Judge, that I have is Thomas Laggett. Case numbers 23 CF 2423, 2012 CF 48. Depots are currently set for May 2nd, so we'd ask for the June 24th date. Judge, and we're going to be filing a bond, motion to reinstate bond as well, and we'll have that.
And June 24th? Is that what you said?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. All right.
All right, you good. Next case, Judge, is under my name is Tristan Cole Parker, but Mr. Flowers is going to be covering that next. And so the last one I have is Jonathan Reed Roller. This was a co-defendant with one of Mr. Patel's clients, Nicholas. As he mentioned, the alleged victim has shown up twice and has requested more time to get an attorney both times, so he's being reset for the third and last time. So we go to 624, Judge.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thanks. Flowers?
Judge, good morning. First matter I have is Chase Brunson. Judge, Mr. Brunson is present. We have a hearing with you on Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. We'd like to just leave everything set for Thursday.
All right.
We've
Okay.
discussed that with the state. They're aware of it, Judge.
Okay.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay, I'll see. We'll see Thursday. We got to hear Thursday. Judge, the next matter is Seth Chansey. We're in the same situation with Mr. Chansey. We have a hearing before you on Thursday at 2 p.m. on a motion that we had filed. Spoken with Ms. Barrickman. She's aware of the hearing on Thursday also.
All right, Thursday. Thank you.
We'll see Thursday. Okay. Next matter is Bonnie Cruz. Discussing with the state, they've agreed to a continuance. We're asking that it be continued, Judge. There's no objection.
No objection.
June 24th.
Tara Hurlbert, Judge, June 24th. We expect to file something that day to dispose of the case, but we're asking that it be placed on June 24th. The state does not object.
All right.
Next matter is David Rodriguez, and in this case, Judge, he has new charges with a different attorney. We're going to track this case with the other case, and the state believes that would be the most efficient way to handle it, and I do too, and his attorney in the other case agrees.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm not sure when the new law is set for. It may be already set for a pretrial on 6/24.
Well, set him on that day.
Thank you,
Both
Judge.
cases.
Yeah.
Thank you, Joe.
Judge, the final matter under my name is Jack Williams. That's good. Judge, for control purposes, we're asking for 624, but we believe it'll be disposed of by, when he corrects a few things.
Okay.
The state will be filing a disposition in this matter before that date. It spoke with Mr. Sprouse, and he agrees with that assessment, I believe.
That is correct.
All right, thank you.
Judge, there is Francesco Stevens that is not under my name, but his attorney contacted me. I'm covering that matter. It is on page 1 of your docket, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
We're asking that track, or he's asking that track on 624. Spoke with Ms. Leon, and I don't believe there's an objection to that request.
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, 624.
The final matter, Tristan Parker. Judge, we're asking that be continued. I believe there's a waiver. If there's not, in that case, we've taken depositions. Well, and counsel is here from the state would agree.
Good morning, sir.
That some of the individuals that we need to take their depositions were unable to be scheduled. In fact, tracking them down is not the easiest thing to do. We both tried to do that, speaking specifically of the medical examiner. We're asking 624. The state may agree, but we'll see.
Well, Your Honor, the case is getting old. I would like for it to be resolved soon. I won't object to one more continuum.
Very well.
Is that,
We agree it's be-
did you say Parks?
Tristan Parker.
Parker? All right, we'll set him for June 24th.
Judge, that's all I have. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you. Thank you. Byron Cotton,
Morning, Your Honor.
morning.
You have two cases on your docket. The first one is Calvin Carnley. We've got a plea agreement. Mr. Carnley's coming forward. Would you like for me to announce the terms or provide the plea agreement?
Just give it to me.
Yes, sir.
This is 24 CF 170, State versus Calvin Dwayne Carnley. You're Mr. Carnley.
Yes, sir.
Would you please raise your right hand to be sworn? You swear the testimony you give for is course of truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
You want to enter a no contest plea to the charge of failure to report on the change of vehicle on this offender
Yes.
violation?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And the state's agreed to dismiss count one?
That is correct. The defendant corrected the issue, I believe, before he was even arrested.
All right, this is stipulated downward departure, correct?
Yes, based on negotiated plea, Your Honor.
Did you read and sign this plea and sentencing agreement form?
Yes, sir.
Where the rights you're waiving by entering this plea?
Yes, sir.
Anyone force you or threaten you to enter this plea?
No, sir.
Are you under the influence of any medication or drugs that prevent you from knowing what you're doing here today?
No, sir.
Are you happy with the work Mr. Cotton's done for you on your case?
Yes, sir.
Court finds the plea is freely and voluntarily entered. Court accepts it. Court's going to withhold adjudication, sentence you to court costs, the amount of $615, pay within 90 days of entry of plea. Is there a score sheet with this?
There was one, Judge. Because it's level 7, we stipulated to a downward departure, so it's not a guideline sentence, but there's a stipulated downward departure, a negotiated plea.
We'll provide the court
Yeah.
a score sheet,
You
Your
still
Honor.
got to have me one.
Yes, sir.
Okay, get that to me today.
Yes, sir.
All right, anything further on this?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you, sir.
You're good. We may need you over here. Do you need him because it's withhold? You're good.
Thank you, sir.
Jameson. Your Honor, the next case I have is Stephen Jameson, 21 CF 1042. Mr. Jameson's present before the court. If I could have about 5 seconds, Judge.
Okay.
Your Honor, Mr. Jameson is present before the court. Your Honor, he also has a case pending in Walton County. They transport him back and forth. We're working on a medical expert in this case. This was, it's a prolonged case and it's old, but there was a lengthy period of which he was not available. There's a failure to appear. He was missing for a little while. Obviously, he's in custody now. The case was put on hold for a little while. I've worked with Ms. Barrickman. I've spoken with her about a continuance. I do not believe she has an objection.
624.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Your Honor, that's all I have before the court. May I be excused?
Yes.
Thank you, Judge. Good to see you.
Thank you. Did I do Michael Griffith yet? No. Is he here? Yeah, there you are.
Mr. Sutherland? Good morning, Your Honor.
Morning.
I have a plea open.
All right, thank you.
Yes, sir, I'm pulling it.
Good to see you. Thank you.
Got your fine down to $1,000.
A little bit better. A little better.
Can you read that chicken scratch, Your Honor?
I think I've got it. All right, this is 23 CF 2675, State versus Robert Charles Sutherland. You, Mr. Sutherland?
Yes,
Would
sir.
you raise your right hand to be sworn? You swear the testimony you give for is course of truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Judge, excuse me if I might before. On this case, the state made a plea offer, and prior to taking any depositions, I discussed the plea offer with Mr. Sutherland, and he was satisfied to accept it without any lengthy discovery.
Okay, thank you. All right, You want to enter a no contest plea to possession of meth with intent to sell, a second-degree felony, possession of narcotic equipment, a first-degree misdemeanor, possession of more than 20 grams of marijuana, a third-degree felony, conservation violation,
Yes, sir.
second-degree misdemeanor, 2 counts of that, possession of narcotic equipment, another first-degree misdemeanor, possession of narcotic equipment, another first-degree misdemeanor, and possession of narcotic equipment, another first-degree misdemeanor. You want to enter a plea to those charges, correct?
Yes.
Did you read and sign this plea and sentencing agreement form?
Yes.
You understand the rights you're waiving by entering this plea?
Yes.
Did anyone force you or threaten you to enter this plea?
Yes.
Are you under the influence of any medication or drugs that prevent you from knowing what you're doing here today?
Yes, sir.
Are you happy with the work Mr. Griffith has done for you on your case?
Yes, sir.
Court finds the plea is freely and voluntarily entered. Court accepts it on counts 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. You're sentenced to time served and adjudicated guilty. On counts 1, 3, and 6, you are
No,
sentenced.
sir, that's just counts 1 and 3. It's 6
1 and
months
3.
county jail.
I got you. Counts 1 and 3, you're sentenced to 6 months county jail concurrent, followed by 36 months probation, have a substance abuse evaluation and treatment, no alcohol or controlled substance without a doctor's prescription. You're not to return to any state park or trespass
Or state forest, Your Honor.
or state forest. Standard cost of prosecution, is that $940 court costs?
Yes, sir.
And no hunting,
And a $1,000
and a
fine.
$1,000 fine.
May I approach with the score
Yeah,
sheet?
okay. You understand all that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. It's all right. Adjudicated guilty on all counts. Let me see. He was sentenced to time served, so he's done his time. Correct, there's no jail time, it's time served already. No additional jail
It's
time.
6 months county jail, Judge, on counts 1 and 3.
Oh, it is? I didn't see that on here.
On counts 1 and 3, 6 months county jail.
Yeah, that's right, 6 months county jail. Started
He
today.
should have credit for 2 days, Judge.
Credit for time served.
Thank you, Judge.
He sentenced to time served on 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8.
Yes, sir.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, thank you.
Your Honor, we request that supervision fees be waived.
Yeah.
Your Honor, we request that supervision fees be waived.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Judge. May I be excused?
Yes, sir. Cheryl Gooden,
Morning, Your Honor.
morning.
If I may, call out of turn, 6-2 Rivera.
All
He
right,
has
Mr.
2
Rivera.
cases with the court, 22 CF 1222, and I believe 1224.
All right. Got a beard going this time.
Oh, is that, Your Honor?
I see you got a beard, I'd hardly recognize you. Okay, go ahead.
Your Honor, at this time, I would orally request to withdraw from Mr. Rivera's felony cases. He was unable to satisfy the financial issues with the firm, and they've requested I withdraw. Mr. Rivera is in agreement.
What does the state say?
Discretion of the court, Your Honor. This is Bosso's case. She had requested to put it on for docket day. State takes no position on the motion.
All right, we'll set him for June 24th. You can withdraw. You don't have any problem with her withdrawing?
At all, Your Honor.
June 24th, thank you.
Have a great day.
The next one I have before the court is Wesley Bertrand, 23 CF 2076. There's a waiver on file. We're asking for docket day.
No objection, Your Honor.
Without subpoenas.
June 20, hang on a second, May 6th. Okay.
The next one I have is Kevin Cheatham, Cheathom, 24 CF 94. We would ask to put this on docket day without subpoenas.
May 6th.
The next one I have is Jeremy Koser, Koiser, 21 CF 2033, docket day.
May 6th.
Do you want subpoenas or not?
Yes, I was going to say, let's set it with subpoenas, set it for trial, and then if we can work something out, it'll come off.
All right.
Okay. The last one I have is Pal is the last name, 21 CF 1979, and we're asking for docket day with subpoenas.
May 6th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right.
And that's all I have unless the clerk tells me otherwise.
Y'all get this resolved if you can by May 6th.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Mr. Switek?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Morning.
Your Honor, I've got two cases this morning. Luis Lopez, 22 CF 1418.
Okay, what you want to do?
On that case, along with Mr. Nunez's case, they're in a trial position. We'd like to try them back to back. Mr. Lopez's case, we need to have a Brady hearing on some discovery. There was 1,500 pages of discovery that I sent to the state a couple of months ago, and it's taken Ms. Basile some time to get through all that.
Ms. Bosso is requesting docket day, Your Honor.
On which one, Lopez?
Both of them.
May 6th?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
All right, and that would be for Edgar Nunez as well, 21 CF 1005.
All right. Okay.
That's all I have, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. Are there any other private attorneys out there that I hadn't called? Mr. Durrell?
May it please the court, Dustin Durrell. Your Honor, I'm here with Mr. Matthew McLean, 24 CF 304. Your Honor, in discussion with the state, I believe we're going to resolve this as a dismissal with costs. The state would like proof of payment before the dismissal, of course. If we could get Madam Clerk to assess costs on one count of failure to change vehicle ownership information. You should have that paid within the week, Your Honor.
Well, you want to set them for May 6th?
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
Have that done? How much is it? Do you know, Miss Anna? $666.
Yes, Your Honor.
Get that paid, so if you get it paid, you get a receipt. You don't have to come back to court May 6th. Otherwise, be back here. You'll get a warrant for your arrest. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. You're just going to update it, Madam Clerk. Thank you very much.
Okay.
That's all I have, Your Honor.
Thank you. Ms. Rivers? Or excuse me, is Ms. Flowers here?
Saw her with
Thought so.
Mr. Flowers, but
Well, we'll start with you.
is Tiffany O'Neill here? Your Honor, I was looking for her. I'm going to ask that you step outside. We need to go over some things, Your Honor. Okay, I'll go down to my page 71, my number 187, Isabella Osborne.
All right.
Your Honor, I would ask to go back to her later. I have had constant contact with her. Terrence Parker, I saw him in the hallway.
Terrence Parker.
All right.
Your Honor, I would ask for a KPS.
He's here. Your
He's
Honor.
here.
I saw him in the hallway. I would just ask to go back to him. Miss Crystal Pachasik, she's here. She's in the courtroom. 192, 24 CF 20. Your Honor, we have depositions set. I believe it's June 4th or June 5th. We're going to request a continuance.
June 24th. Thank you.
Archelius Perry, I saw him in the hallway. I'm curious. Going to request a continuance to June 24th to give us an opportunity to have a meeting. Okay?
No objection.
June 24th. Thank you, sir.
Last.
May I ask the court to set as a condition of bond to meet with his attorney, please?
Yeah, get with your attorney, okay, as a condition of your bond, before June 24th. Okay, thank you.
Eric Pope. Your Honor, last time you had appointed the public defender as a precautionary measure. He was going to hire an attorney. Did you hire somebody?
I had one Friday, but I had car troubles.
Okay. Your Honor, we'd ask for a continuance. I haven't met with him. This is a brand-new case.
No objection, Your Honor.
June 24th.
Mhm.
Thank you. Get an attorney, otherwise, we're going to have to do something on your case.
No, you don't get paper. Anyway. Mhm. Your Honor, the next one on the list is Susan Porter. I'm going to ask to have hers put on the 25th. She had a DPA. She sent it in. We found out this morning she sent it to the clerk's office, so it hasn't surfaced yet. I would just ask to give her to the 25th.
No objection,
That's
Your Honor.
Thursday.
All right. April 25th, yeah. Okay.
Your Honor, the next one I have that's out of custody that I have seen is Rebecca Raby, and that's number 198 on my docket, 23 CF 2845. We had an evaluation done for sanity at the time of the offense, and we are going to be pursuing a not guilty by reason of insanity. I believe it's probably best we set this on a different court date on how to proceed. Yeah, you're good. So-
You want to do June 24th?
We'll do June 24th, and then we'll just set it on a different date.
All right.
Let's see. I haven't. Adam Richardson. Request June 24th, Your Honor.
Any objection?
No objection.
June 24th, thank you.
Thank you.
Clarence Robbins. I haven't seen him yet this morning. Samuel Roberts was out in the hallway.
Samuel Roberts?
We may have to come back to him, but he was out in the hallway. The next one would be Dwayne Robinson.
Dwayne Robinson?
Darren Rose. Darren Rose was out in the hallway as well, Your Honor. Tamore Ross is the next one I have. He is present. He's reviewing his DPA, so I'm just going to ask to.
How
About having a
Mr.
bailiff
Robinson?
telling everybody out there in the hallway, come in and,
Robinson, was he here?
I don't know.
You want to wait and then we go?
Yeah, because I don't know him.
Well, Your Honor, for Mr. Robinson, Dwayne, case number 24, CF 59, I would ask for a KPS. And then I guess if he shows up later, we can recall, but he wasn't here.
all right, no bond capias on Dwayne Robinson.
Your Honor, I'm going to ask for the same on Robbins. It was the one right before.
Clarence Robbins, is he here?
I haven't seen him yet, Your Honor.
No bond capias, Clarence Robbins.
There's Mr. Rose right there. Darren, if you want to come forward.
Darren Rose.
Yes, Your Honor. He's number 205-23CF333. Your Honor, we've just retained an expert. They're requesting some additional information from FDLE, so we're going to request a continuance at this time.
June 24th. Thank you, sir.
Your Honor, David Seffens, he is present and approaching. He is 23CF308. Going to request a continuance to 6/24.
No objection.
June 24th. Thank you, sir.
Okay. I spoke to John Smith out in the hallway. Oh, there he is.
John Stephen Smith.
Yes, Your Honor, 24CF258. Going to request a continuance.
All right, June 24th. Thank you.
Ryan Smith.
Ryan Smith.
There he is. Your Honor, he's requesting a continuance.
May 6th, June 24th. Y'all move these cases up if you get them resolved.
Yes, Your Honor. Alexis Stanford.
Alexis Stanford. Have you seen her?
I don't
today?
know her, Your Honor.
No bond capias.
Alana Stewart.
Atlanta Stewart.
Don't see her, Your Honor.
No bond capias.
Lauren, number is my 218, Lauren Valmo Jehoa. She is present, 23CF2424. We're going to request 6/24, Your Honor.
All right, June 24th. Thank you.
Richard Wagner.
Richard Wagner. No bond capias.
Anthony Weeks.
Anthony Weeks. No bond capias.
Yes.
Your Honor, if I may take one person out of turn, I have Ms. Kelly Ellis. She is present and approaching. She has a family emergency that she has to get to regarding her son and medical treatment. We are going to actually ask to set her case for trial this cycle. This is 22 CF 1842. We are ready for trial, Judge.
May 6th.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Please. You ready to go again? Thank you, Your Honor.
Your Honor, probation is saying that Mr. Wagner is in jail.
The docket says he's in jail.
He was. Richard Wagner? Yeah, Richard Wagner. He was out. Okay. He's in jail? Okay, Your Honor, so apparently he's in jail. Okay, so if you would just remove the failure to appear, and we'll just put him on for the 25th and have him brought over on the 25th. Okay, bring them over later today then.
All right, what'd I do, a no bond capias?
Yes, Your Honor.
I would withdraw that.
Yes, Your Honor. Scott White.
Scott White,
Your Honor, the next one is Patricia Whitaker. We filed a waiver of appearance, and the court did agree to that. We're going to request a continuance to 6/24. I'll be filing a motion to seek a court order to obtain her medical records so we can continue on with this case.
who is that?
That's Patricia Whitaker. I have her for 222 and 223 on my docket, the original docket. Should be 84 and 85.
So you want 624
Yes, Your Honor.
and a no bond capias on Scott White?
Yes, Your
Thank you,
Honor.
Judge.
I saw how you kind of weren't real quick to the next name.
Sure, it was unintentional.
Yeah.
Dustin-
Unintentionally went to the next name real quick.
Dustin Williams. Your Honor, he is present and approaching. Going to request 624 for Mr. Williams.
624, thank you, sir.
Uh-huh. All right. So, Mr. Terrence Parker was in the hallway, and Samuel Roberts. Did either one of them come in yet? Oh, there's Mr. Roberts. Your Honor, this is Samuel Roberts, my page 77, number 203, 22 CF 2997. We are requesting continuance to 6/24.
All right, June 24th, thank you, sir.
Your Honor, that's all I have right now. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed one. They're raising their hand. Jeremy Williams.
Jeremy Williams.
No, you're good. I didn't see it on, when I was flipping through, I didn't see it on my docket. That's why I didn't call it. But I have the original docket. Y'all have Jeremy Williams on here for today? So you came early. You're good. You're good.
624, thank
Yeah,
you, sir.
You're good. Uh-huh.
All right.
Clarence Robbins, Your Honor, you had issued a capias. He was in the restroom.
All
Clarence
right,
Robbins.
I'll withdraw the capias then.
We're requesting a continuance.
Clarence Robbins. Okay, 624, sir, thank you.
Okay.
624.
624?
Thank you.
All right. You ready? All right. And that's Mr. Parker. Terrence Parker, Your Honor. That's number 191 on the docket. 22 CF 1726, 23 CF 1799. Request a continuance.
No objection.
Okay, 624, thank you.
Your name, sir?
No, sir,
This
you're
one's
good.
one.
Mr. Williams?
Judge Anastasia Lennon. Judge, we've got Ms. Lennon. Oh, hey, she's coming. I'm sorry.
Judge, we've hired somebody to assist in evaluating Ms. Lennon and her case. I'm going to ask to continue it.
June 24th.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Okay, no problem. Kimberly Hanna.
Kimberly Hanna.
Ms. Hanna? Judge, I believe that's her approaching. No, I'm sorry. Apparently I'm mistaken. Ms. Hanna. Judge, I have had contact with her. She's been coming into the office. My plan for today was to, I've got a motion that I need to draft up and get filed. I don't know what the circumstance is, why she's not here today.
No bond capias.
Jian Huang. Mr. Wang's approaching, Judge. Judge, I was going to draft a motion on this, but the state's in agreement with it. Maybe we can just handle it ora tennis. I want leave to issue a subpoena ducis tecum to Winn-Dixie Corporate for the in-store videotape of this incident. Apparently, the state tried to get, this is the case that we talked about before where the state had, all they had was the body cam footage of portions of the video.
Any objection to that?
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Any objection on the video from Winn-Dixie?
Yeah, no, we don't object to continuing and for them to try to get that video.
June 24th. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. All right. June 24th, sir. Is your son here with you today? Okay. Your son will explain it to you.
June 24th.
Thank you, Judge. Bradford Henderson. Judge, Mr. Henderson, we've received word that he's in jail in Santa Rosa. We notified Ms. Leone. I guess we can do a motion order transporting. I don't know how the court wants to
What's he
handle
going to
it.
do, plead?
Judge, I don't know that. It's somewhat more difficult seeing folks in Santa Rosa. They're rather restrictive on their visitation.
Has he got a bond on this case?
He was out on bond on this case, Judge. I don't know how old the warrant from Santa Rosa was, so I don't know if he committed another offense while he was out or what the situation is. We can do a motion order to transport him, although my inclination is just to continue the case, and hopefully the Santa Rosa case will be resolved by then, and we can work out something that works along with that.
Judge, I do have an amended offer if the defense would like to hear. It's going to be an adjudication, 18 months probation, and then court costs, which I believe is $515.
All right. We'll set him for what about May 9th, miscellaneous day?
Judge, I think that'll be fine. Yeah, I'll be out on the 10th, I believe, but I'll be here and available on the 9th, and that'll give me time to get over to see him. I've got to go during regular business hours. I can't see him on my way through Santa Rosa in the evening. They're just very restrictive on their visitation over there. I keep hoping somebody with the criminal defense bar is going to file a class action suit on it, but it's not happening.
Okay. Next.
Let's see, Judge, looks like Jesse Herndon.
Yep.
Oh, excuse me. Judge, I'm going to move to continue the case. We're going to set depositions in it. I've looked into the situation, and at this point, I'm not certain he should have been on the list, but that'll have to be a different proceeding, probably through a civil suit or something like that. But in any event, we need to take depositions in the case. It's a sex offender failure to register case.
June 24th.
Thank you, sir. All right, sir. Yeah, you need to be back in court on June 24th, and schedule another appointment with me shortly before that, and we'll go over what happened in the depositions.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Seth Hillis.
All right, Seth Hillis.
Judge, you give me just 1 second.
Mr. Powell, how many cases you got? They gonna be pleas, continues, or what? Okay.
Well, I say the same. It'd have to be 1 year probation. Judge, if we can pass Mr. Hillis for a minute. Mr. Hillis, we'll call you back up towards the, no.
All right, let me take Mr. Powell real quick.
Good morning.
Morning.
Got our wires crossed on who was going to cover today. I got Megan Valdez. It's 22-1776, CF 1776. We'd like to leave that to docket day for plea or continuance.
May 6th.
And Bo's got Jason McDonald, 23 CF 138. Don't you have a docket this Thursday? We'd like to leave it set for that, move it to that if we can.
Well, the next docket day I have is May 6th.
Don't you have can we move it to this Thursday? I think he's got a hearing before you on Thursday on something. I don't know.
What do I have Thursday? All right, move it to, what day is that? 4/25. We'll move it to April 25th.
April 25th.
There's 371 cases on docket.
Is that Jason McDonald?
I don't know what they have.
Is that McDonald?
Yes, sir, Judge.
Okay, April 25th. Thank you.
Thanks, Judge. I got Bryson Gurney, 22-1043. These are all waivers too, Judge. We just got some new discovery.
All right,
We've got a
June
motion to be
26th.
filed, so
Guys,
we need that continued.
June 24th.
And then I got Tara Overstreet, 23 CF 2032. This discovery's thick, and we need a continuance on that, Judge. We hadn't even,
No objection.
June 24th.
that's all I got, Judge.
All right,
Thanks.
thank you.
Okay.
Mr. Williams, back to you, I
Judge,
guess.
let me, on Mr. Hillis, with Mr. Hillis, I have to explain things very, very carefully to him. So if I can pass him to maybe the 24th, that will...
All right, June 24th. Is this Mr. Hillis over here with the hearing aids?
No, Mr. Hillis is the, Mr. Hillis, stand up.
All right, June,
Mr. Hillis is a younger individual.
June 24th.
Thank you, Judge.
How about Mr. Gibbs?
Yes, sir, 9 o'clock. Your courts are always going to be at 9 o'clock from now on, Mr. Hillis. Mr. Hinesley? Mr. Hinesley, come on up. Judge, I'm going to move to continue this case. It looks like we're going to have to take depots in it.
June 24th.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Jose Hooker?
No bond, capious.
There wasn't Mr. Hooker outside.
You saw him outside?
There was somebody with the last name of Hooker in the hallway when I was speaking with clients. So.
Judge, I know that he's had something going on in Broward County where he had an attorney down there. We sent him the discovery, and I made a note on the file of no substitution or notice of appearance, then continue. I did check the Okaloosa jail list, so he wasn't in jail.
No bond, capious. Thank you. Next case.
Yes, sir. Daniel Horn. Judge, give me just a second. Judge, let me pass Mr. Horn and come back to him. We may be able to get it resolved today.
All right.
Jeremy Howe.
Yeah, I know. I'm supposed to have one. Oh, well.
Mine's in jail.
I don't.
Curfew or anything like that. You're on house arrest. Yeah, 422, 24.
All right, this is 24 CF 329, State versus Jeremy Howell. Or Howe. Mr. Howe, would you please raise your right hand to be sworn? You swear the testimony you give for this course of truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
He's going to give you the score sheet.
Judge, this is a plea for 6 months community control.
Yeah,
Sorry, Judge, I need to. We had negotiated a slightly less onerous offer than what was originally requested by the state. It's just a straight 6 months community control. There's no probation.
So how you want to enter a no contest plea to the charge of failure to report vehicle change, third-degree felony?
Yes, sir.
And you read and sign this plea and sentencing agreement form, where the rights you're waiving by entering this plea? Anyone force you or threaten you to enter this plea?
No, sir.
Are you under the influence of any medication or drugs that prevent you from knowing what you're doing here today?
No, sir.
Are you happy with the work Mr. Williams has done for you on your case?
Yes, sir.
Court finds the plea is freely and voluntarily entered. Court accepts it. Judge you guilty. Sentence you 6 months community control. Standard court costs, cost of prosecution, PD app fee, and PD fee.
Thank you, Judge.
Waive cost of supervision.
We need to talk with them. Oh,
And Your Honor, the way he's sentenced, he will be required to have GPS, and we request that be at $1 a day.
All right, $1 a day.
Daniel
Next.
Jackson.
Daniel Jackson.
If that's what you want to do, I want to get your signature right there. Judge, looks like this is going to be a plea. It's going to be for adjudication, 2 years probation with conditions. 4/22/24.
All right, it's 23 CF 2806, State versus Daniel Jackson. Mr. Jackson, please raise your right hand to be sworn. You swear the testimony you give for this court's the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Thanks.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Mr. Jackson, you want to plead no contest to charge of ag assault by threat with or without deadly weapon?
I believe it's without, Judge.
Without a
No, it's
third,
with.
with a third-degree felony. You understand that? Did you read and sign this plea and sentencing agreement form? Do you understand the rights you're waiving by entering this plea?
Yes, sir.
Anyone force you or threaten you to enter this plea?
No, sir.
Are you under the influence of any medication or drugs that prevent you from knowing what you're doing here today?
No, sir.
Are you happy with the work Mr. Williams done for you on your case?
Yes, sir.
Court finds the plea is freely and voluntarily entered. Court accepts it. You're sentenced to a judge guilty, 2 years probation, no violent contact with the victim, do not possess firearms or dangerous weapons if qualified. Enroll and complete ECLC for anger management and substance abuse issues. Waive cost of supervision. Okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Jason Howell.
Jason Howell, okay.
Judge, we'll set the case for trial. I'd suggest we put
May
it on for
6th.
docket day with subs.
May 6th, thanks.
Thank you. Michael Jackson. Okay. Yes, I can. All right, Judge, I'm going to ask for a continuance in the case.
June 24th.
Thank you. William Jackson.
William Gerald Jackson. He's right there with you.
Judge, let me suggest that we continue it. I sent over some reciprocal in the form of expert evaluation, but I think I do need to perhaps list him as a witness. It has to do with memory deficits.
June 24th.
Thank you. Kyle Johnson. Judge, Mr. Johnson looks like he's in the Escambia County Jail for his mother. That one is somewhat easier to see folks on, but she notified us on the 19th he would not be in court because he's there.
June 24th.
Thank you, sir. Javers Johnson.
Javers Johnson. No bond, Capias.
Okay. Judge, I understand Mr. Hooker is now here. I think the court issued well, I think maybe we just passed him then. No, the court issued a no bond capias. Mr. Hooker?
All right, I'll recall the Capias.
Judge.
Don't wear short pants to court next time, Mr. Hooker, okay? Thanks.
Judge, let me continue the case. There is an offer in it. I want to go over it with him, but I suspect it's going to need to be reevaluated or renegotiated.
Okay.
It was based, I think it was made based on when he was in jail. He's now out, and so we'll probably have to come up with something else.
June 24th, move it up if you get it resolved.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Okay. Just make an appointment. Come to my office. I'll go over this with you. I'll go over the case with you. We'll figure out what we're going to do. We can do it by phone. We can do it by phone. Yeah. This is the offer. So So that's not going to work unless you've got that much credit, and I don't think that you do. You do have that much?
Yes, sir.
All right, then. Judge, actually, it looks like this is going to be a plea.
I did 18.
On this case?
Sent to prison.
Judge, let's have you come see me tomorrow morning, okay?
Flight leaves tomorrow morning.
If he wants to plead, put him on May 6th.
Judge, I tell you what, pass him later on the docket. I'll try to take some time over lunch and talk with him. He's
All right.
thinking he's got credit for
Okay.
everything on this case, but I think he's thinking that credit on another case is going to apply to this, and I need to explain to him that it won't. Okay.
All right,
go
we'll bring you
ahead
back
and
later.
Maybe step outside, and I'll step out and see you in just a few minutes, okay? Let's see, Stacy Johnson. Yeah, I'm skipping one. Mr. Michael Johnson, we'll come back to you in just a second. Oh. Ms. Leone, this is the lady.
I
How do
know.
you want to handle that? You want her to go to the clerk and bring back a receipt?
I think we would have to get from the court to order the amount of restitution and the victim's information, and then she can go ahead and pay, and we can dismiss.
This is the situation. She's going to go ahead and pay the restitution on it, and the state's going to dismiss. But apparently, the court needs to issue, I guess, a restitution order, just orally pronounce what the restitution is, give the clerk a couple of seconds to enter it in, and then she can go
How much is it?
pay it. I had $11,526.29.
She gonna pay that today?
That's my understanding.
All right,
Excuse me? Okay.
let's bring her back Thursday then.
All right.
Yeah, bring her back,
Thursday would be fine, Your
Yeah.
Honor.
Yeah, Thursday will be fine. Judge, can I waive, if she's paid it, can I waive her appearance, since it'll just be for the state to announce an all-pros?
If she
if
paid,
she
yes.
pays it.
Okay.
I order you to pay $11,526.29. Get it paid by
All right, do you understand?
Tomorrow.
Ms. Johnson, come back tomorrow, okay? And pay that. If it's paid, then you won't have to come back to court on Thursday,
Who's
okay?
it going to? Who does she pay it to?
I'm gonna, 1 second, Your
Okay.
Honor.
I'll tell you what, let's just send me an order with that name.
We can do that. I will
Send me
submit an order.
With that name, so now we got it in writing, in order.
All right, Judge,
That'd be
that'll be
fine.
fine.
All right, thank you.
Okay. I'll say tomorrow, Wednesday, because it'll take them tomorrow to get it done. Just call the clerk, see if they have it in, okay? All right, Michael Johnson. Judge, Mr. Johnson has a Walton County case as well. I'm trying to deconflict the two sentences and work out a deal for him. I am going to have to ask to continue it.
June 24th.
Thank you, sir. Maniela Jones.
Who's the case with the lady's got the little child back in the back? What case is that? No, that's all right.
All right, ma'am.
Who are you?
Okay, yeah, she's one of mine, Judge.
Let's get her up here so the baby can go.
Do you want to, Ms. Nowling, come on up.
Madeline? Like the Madeline?
Now, yeah, Nowling, Ashley Nowling. Madam Clerk, it's going to be 4623 CF 1262.
How'd you get an appointment with you? But she said
Yeah, she scheduled a bunch of people on Friday. Judge, I'm going to go ahead and ask to continue it again, and she's been good about coming in on appointments. She tried to get an appointment before today, though, and unfortunately, with some...
All right, June 24th, move it up if you can get it resolved.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
That's okay, ma'am. All right.
I'm getting ready to take a break.
Yes, sir. Manalea Jones.
Jones.
Judge, we have a deposition scheduled on the 29th of this month, and I suspect that after that deposition, I'm going to be handing a stack of records to the prosecutor in reciprocal discovery. So I'm going to go ahead and ask to continue this one more time.
June 24th. Okay, thank you.
Ms. Jones, make an appointment to see me after the 29th, okay? Tommy Kelly III.
Tommy Lee Kelly. Morning.
Doing all right. Judge, let me, ask to continue this one more time. It looks like we had some failure to appears at our depositions.
Okay, June 24th.
Thank you. All right, sir. Make an appointment, come see me before that date, okay? And I'll go over the depots with you and stuff, all right? Yeah, just call and make an appointment.
Thank you.
Okay? If you try just calling me, you'll almost never be able to get me. All right, Dalen Kendall.
Dalen Damon Kendall.
Judge, we've got deposition scheduled in this case for Wednesday. This is the second time up.
June 24th.
All right. After Wednesday sometime. Call and make an appointment, but don't bother until after that. Jason Kuntz.
Jason Brian Kuntz.
Judge, let's leave it on for docket day. I'm going to suggest that we do send subpoenas on it. It looks like the two sides have just reached the point where there's not a meeting of the minds.
All right, May 6th.
Thank you, Judge.
Get ready for trial. All right, next.
Mark Land.
Mark Andrew Land.
Judge, I'd had some confusion about where Mr. Land was located a little while back. Let me look real quick. Okay. Judge, I need to talk with Mr. Land, and I need to look into the status. He had, when I talked with him on the 19th, there was some discussion about trying to get him into a rehab program. We don't have an answer on that yet, so I'll go ahead and just move to continue it.
No, I object at this time. This case is at least 1 year old. I've had no communication with Mr. Williams about this. There is an offer for DOC. I haven't been talking about any rehab unless he wants to plead straight up to the bench.
Judge, in that case, leave it on for docket day.
May 6th.
Thank you, sir.
Subpoenas, right?
Yeah, we'll have a trial, or you can plead up.
Right. Yeah, the 6th for docket day. Basically, they're saying that they're not interested. We'll talk again between now and then. Just make an appointment. Okay? Jefferson Lawson.
Jefferson Lawson.
How you doing, sir?
Morning. Jefferson Michael Lawson.
Okay. Judge, I'm going to move to continue the case. It looks like this is the first time up.
No objection, Your Honor.
June 24th.
Thank you, sir.
Some of these y'all got to get resolved. I'm giving you too many continuances.
Yes, sir. Go ahead and make an appointment. Come see me, and we'll talk about your case, see if we can get it resolved. Yes, sir. Judge, Christina LeBlanc. Judge, we received communication from North Okaloosa Medical Center this morning that Ms. LeBlanc was admitted to the hospital a couple of days ago. The case, this would be the first time up, so I'll just go ahead and move to continue it. I do note that in my discussions with her, it looked like it was going to be a plea. So if the court wants to set it without subpoenas for docket day, we can see if
May
she's out of the
6th.
hospital. Thank you. Dana Lewis.
Dana Colleen Lewis.
Yes, sir. Judge, let's leave it on for the 6th.
May 6th.
Thank you. Ms. Lewis, make an appointment. Come see me between now and then.
Your Honor.
With subpoenas?
Ultimately, it may have to be a trial, but for right now, let's not send subpoenas.
Well, he's got
unless you just want to.
I got to send out subpoenas if we're
Send
going
them out.
to do trial.
Well, I don't know that it'll be a trial this time, is what I'm saying. If you want to do it without subpoenas, we can set it for plea or continuance, and then if we're not able to work it out, we can set it for trial next time.
It's my understanding that the posture of the case is it's ready for trial. The offer's been revoked by...
Where we are right now, Judge, is I've gone over things.
May 6th, she's going to go to trial and found not guilty or guilty, and then I'll sentence her.
All right, in that case, Ms. Lewis, it's imperative that you make an appointment, come see me. Desiree Lige.
Miss Lewis left, so you need to call her.
Okay.
Desiree Giselle Lige.
Judge, we've set this case for trial a couple of times.
May 6th.
Okay.
With subpoenas, Your Honor?
Yep. Get ready for trial, Miss Lige.
All right, Judge, give me just a second to grab the other stack of files. Do you guys have any?
I have plenty.
Well, we've been going an hour and 40 minutes, so we're going to take about a 20-minute break.
All rise, please.
Mind if I jump in front of you when we come back?
No, by the time we come back, I'll be
Okay. I mean, it doesn't